Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you for pressing play and getting the chance to take a look at this video. Right now I'm in San Clemente at the beach, right across the street from where we're opening up another real estate office. So I just figured I'd take a break real quick to make the video of the day. But today's video, it is Monday, March 3rd, I think it is. And today I'm going to be focused on motivating and moving Monday. So it's Motivate and Move Mondays. And today's the video is talking about fear. And how fear is, runs a lot of our lives. And the quote of the day, and once you can get past that fear, you can actually start doing the things that you really want to do. So Will Smith, the quote of the day actually is from him, fear's not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. This is near insanity. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice. And that's by Will Smith. And one of the things that I'm trying to do myself, and like I said, these videos are more of a journey that I'm going through, that I'm learning on how to break these bad habits and create good habits and have success, and researching what successful people do. And that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm sharing you a little bit of what I get from other successful people and what I've learned and what I've decided to take. So breaking bad habits, the first one that I wanted to talk about is not letting fear control our lives. And one of the things that I've learned is fear stopped me from doing a lot of things. So whenever you're scared of something, what I simply do is I attack it immediately. As soon as I see that I'm scared and fear is stopping me from doing something, something clicks in my head and it says, Eric, you gotta go do this. You just gotta get it done. As soon as you do it, even though you're scared, even though you know that you might fail, even though you have a feeling that it's gonna go terrible, just do it. Just do it, and you're gonna overcome it, or you're gonna get better, and eventually you're gonna beat it. And I encourage you to do those things as well, just like Will Smith says. You can't let these things. I was watching a documentary on Will Smith, and he was basically talking about how whenever he would see something that he was scared of, he would just immediately do what he has to do to get it done, and overcome that fear. And that's kind of how he built his success, how he became successful, which was by attacking the things that he was most scared of. So the Bible verse of the day, that actually has to do with fear as well. For he himself has said, I will never leave you, forsake you. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? And that's Hebrews 13, 5 through 6. And I'm putting the link in the description below to the app that I actually get these quotes from. The app is called Devotion, and it's in the Apple iTunes App Store. And that's where I get my quotes of the day from. A little bit about goal setting, since we are talking about Mondays and setting up everything for the rest of the week to have a successful week. Goal settings, one of the things that I do is I try to plan out my week at the beginning of the week. I think it's best to do. Not everything always goes according to plan, but I try to plan them out at the very beginning of the week. And I try to get as much as I possibly done out of the way on Monday. If you ever read the book, the 4-Hour Work Week, he basically talks about cramming as much work as most people do throughout the entire week in a day or in a few hours. And I try to get everything done as much as I possibly can on Monday. So a little bit of a template of how I do it. This is just how I do things. Obviously, you can take it, come up with some ideas, say, hi, this is terrible, I don't want to use this. But one of the things that I do is I get the hardest stuff and I put it all the way at the beginning, and I try my hardest on Monday to get it all done. And then what I do is I take all of the little things that I have, I get the smallest things, and I put them right after the really, really difficult things, and I put them at the very beginning. And what I do is I slowly start to accomplish one after the other, after the other, after the other, and as soon as you accomplish them, you have this sense of accomplishment. I finish something, and it motivates you to keep moving. I want to get the next one done, I want to get the next one done, and you're constantly having these little achievements, and I think that that's what kind of gets you through to finish all the rest of them. That's one of the ways that I work, and I think that it's very effective for me, and it's just for me, something that I've learned along the way from other successful people. For good health, you guys stay healthy this week, and one of the things that I've decided is once again, it's creating these habits. I am lactose intolerant, but I still find ways to put cheese in just about everything. So one of the things that I decided is this week I'm going to focus on not eating cheese. So no matter what, I don't care what I eat, I just can't put cheese in anything. Of course, eating along the lines of what I usually eat, trying to stay away from certain things like tortillas and breads. But this week I'm focused on not having any cheese. So I encourage you to cut something out of your life that you think that you should cut out, and try it just for a week, and then maybe you want to push it for 2 weeks. Maybe you feel really good and you start to realize that you don't need it anymore. And then eventually you'll start to cut it out of your life. And it all starts somewhere. So you got to start somewhere. So I believe start with a week. Just start with a week. And that's kind of one of the things that I'm going to be doing this week. Tip of the day: it's been raining for the last couple weeks. The last couple of days here in Southern California. It stopped already, but I did come across a car accident, and a car was flipped over in the rain. And I was just thinking, I'm pretty sure he was driving fast, or he swerved, or he got hit. And one of the things that I've been telling people that I had personally experienced, which is when people brake, right? This is the tip of the day. When you brake during the rain, don't just hit the brakes. You're supposed to lightly tap the brakes a couple times until you get traction, and then you can hit the brakes, or you can keep going, because now you have control of your car again. So when you lose control of your car when it's raining, don't hit the brakes and slam on the brakes. It's not going to help. You're going to slam on the brakes and keep sliding, and then you're not going to have any control. So what you want to do is you want to hit the brakes. You want to tap the brakes until you get traction, and then you can go or do whatever you were going to do. But that's your tip of the day. And like I said, guys, I really appreciate you taking a chance and taking some time to look at these videos. I really do think they're going to help, and I'm actively looking for more information and more helpful tips to give you on a daily basis to have a healthier life, a more successful life, and just a more powerful, strong, impacting life on others. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking a look, and have a good rest of the week.